Hello, everybody. I'm back. Oh, today is the 21st day. Woo, 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 of the 100-day weight loss transformation journey. Get it right. I have some questions for you. How important is support in your journey? What does support look like to you? What if you find out that you have no direct support? These are all important questions that we will address tonight. My name is Fonte, and it's Tay's World. All right, guys, welcome to my 21st day. Day 21. Get this right. Of the 100-day weight loss transformation journey. Okay. Welcome. Now, this has just kind of been the topic of today. Now, I know I spoke some days before about how important it is for you to encourage yourself. So let's and this journey really starts with you making a decision that you're going to make a change. You only can make that decision. But there are other people that play a part in your journey or that can play a part. So while I strongly believe you have to make that decision, it is your responsibility and your discipline, your commitment, and your consistency that gets you through that gets you started on this journey. And that really kind of brings you to that end. It's so important to also have support. Okay? And the support is just added encouragement to what you're already doing for you. Okay? So the support of family, friends, on whatever journey you're on. If you're starting a new business, oh my goodness, do you know how important that is that your family and friends really support you? And unfortunately, sometimes that's not always the case, especially starting something new, especially if it's something that is deviating from what your family or friends are a part of or known for, or if you're just starting a new trend, if you're starting something different for your family and your generation, then yeah, sometimes you don't always get the support that you should. But there should be someone or something that provides you with the support that you need. I don't care if that's a spiritual support. I don't care if that is whether it's a relationship, that means your partner, your companion, that whether that's your friend or your siblings, your cousins, whatever, whomever is supplying that support. Their support should be, I believe, given from somewhere, especially if you're a person who supports other people. Definitely, there should be somebody showing up for you. And I'm going to tell you now, if you're the person that everybody runs to, but you cannot run to them, it's a problem. And you need to find some different friends. Period. I'm just putting it out there. Boom. I dropped the mic. I said what I said. Okay? But let me get back onto this. There definitely the support that family and friends can give you on this weight loss journey. And it's not necessarily, they don't even have to, oh, hey girl, you're looking good. You know, that's the first thing everybody want to say, right? But what about on those hard days when you don't want to drink your water? What about on those days when you have messed up on your eating? It's good to have somebody that says, all right, you messed up, you know, or, you know, how can I help you get back on track? I noticed today you stated, you know, that you wanted to exercise more, or I heard that, you know, because you definitely want the person to lead. Let the person lead and the U.S. support say, I heard you say that you wanted to do X, Y, Z. How can I help you? Something as simple as that, I promise you, could make the world of difference. One that allows the person who's doing the work to be in control to remain in control. And it allows them to say to you, hey, you know what? You call and checking up on me every day. That helps. Or you call in, would you mind calling me at the end of my day and ask me what I ate so that I'm being not just held accountable, but I'm able to share that with someone else. So that type of support. Another way of support is doing it with you. Now, I have had journeys where I've had others go along with it, go along with this journey. And my first time losing quite a bit of weight was my mom. She did this thing. She did that thing with me. Not every step of the way, but she definitely did it with me majority of the time. I mean, we would be up. We would get home at 11 p.m. and say, crap, I didn't do exercise. My mom would look at me and say, all right, well, we got to do exercise. 11:30 at night, I'm crying because I don't want to do exercise. But she said, nope, we said we was going to do it. Let's do it. We did a 90-day boot camp together. When we cried. We cried during the whole thing. But when I didn't feel like doing it, she did. So she would pep me up. Come on, we got this, we got this. And then when she didn't want to do it, I would say, all right, come on, we got this. Come on, 90 days, we can do this. And we reached our 90 days together, but we both felt stronger because of it. But that just reminded me the type of support that is really needed in this journey. On the days that you just don't, I'm telling you, that's when you need the support the most. On those days where it's hard, where those days where you don't want to exercise, those days where you're just looking at everything like, oh my goodness, if I eat another piece of vegetable, if I eat another piece of dang fruit, and all I want is some ice cream. On those days, it's so important to have someone say, come on, you got this. You can do this. Because they know what your end goal is and they're really rooting you on to get to that end and to reach that goal. That's so important to have that type of support. And I really do wish and hope that anyone going on a weight loss journey, especially, has that type of support because it's needed. It's needed. And I know sometimes people say, well, you got fat by yourself. Yes, I did. But you got fat, you got fat, then lose it. It's just not always that easy. I wish it was, but it's not. I'm not making no excuses. I don't want no sympathy, but the reality is it's not. I just can't snap my finger and do it. That's just not how it happens. There's a mental thing that happens here, and you're battling yourself on a daily basis of like honest to goodness, like any addiction. Like you're literally like battling yourself. No, I ain't gonna eat that. Nope. Cause I already know what it leads to. But it still doesn't stop you from wanting it. You see somebody else eating a meal. You're like, yeah, you get to eat that meal. I don't. Well, they're not on the same journey that you're on at this point in time. So anyway, I digress. I'm just saying it is important to have support because you're going to have moments where you're not feeling your best. And even when you are feeling your best, it is important for people to recognize the progress you are making. That helps a lot. But again, also too, please be mindful of if you are friends with that individual, you already know how that person is. So there are certain things that you can't say to them. There are certain things that you may have to say, kind of skirt, you have to be very sensitive to people's feelings. About different things, and I'm important because I'm very, very sensitive, very, 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 very sensitive. So my family knows that there are certain ways on kind of how you address topics with me, and so I appreciate that from them. But I'm just saying for other people out there, for your family members and things of that nature, please be mindful of who you're talking to, and be very careful on how you address topics, especially weight loss, because everyone doesn't accept criticism or even feedback, even if it's positive feedback. They don't always accept it the same way. So just be mindful of that when you're providing that support. And also that leads into, what does support look like to you? To you, support could be someone willing to get up with you every morning and do exercise with you. that may be how you look at support. And there could be people telling you in your corner, you got this, girl, you go ahead. And you don't perceive it as support because you're like, well, you ain't doing it with me. Some people are like that. Some people are, you have to show them, literally physically show them that you support them. Some people you can just give them an encouraging word and they feel like, oh, people support me. So again, it is, support can look like different things. I know for myself, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of an in-between person. I try not to gauge people's support level based off of what I want and kind of look at how people express themselves. If I know that a person is not if I know that person ain't used to getting up doing exercise, I'm not going to fit up there and be looking at you talking about, oh yeah, you going to help me exercise, knowing daggone well that's not their forte. Like, you know what I mean? They can't support me in that manner because that's not what they do. So I try to look at where people are at in their lives, and I try to understand, okay, that's their manner and way that they give support, and however they give the support, I greatly appreciate it. That's just like you guys here just listening to the video. Again, that gives me support to go and to put in an extra amount every single day and to post every day. Like that's the thing. That's the thing, and it's really important. Also, it'd be nice if you share it, or if you make a comment, or if you go onto YouTube, it's Tay's World, and say, hey girl, in the comment section. That's all I'm saying. That's real nice support there too. Thank you. Next. What if you find out you have no direct support? There are some people who, depending on how they look at it, right? Depending on how they look at it, some people will get support, but if it's not coming from the avenue in which they think it's supposed to come from, to them it's not support. Okay, I'm just going to throw that out there. But for some people, they really do not have support. You have some people who have lost whole families. Their lives are starting over from scratch. And honest to goodness, they really do not know where the support is going to come from. And in those moments, and to those people, I say, please reach out to community support groups. Reach out to online support groups. Reach out if you need to do therapy, if you need to do, whatever, but you are going to have to go out of your family. And also, if you have a discouraging family, there are some people who have a whole bunch of people that's around them, but nobody means them any good. Then you definitely need to go out of your circle. You need to go out of your immediate circle quick and go out. And sometimes, and you know what? Another way that you can do, Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers is good for having a community, a support group, right? And that means people who are already on that same journey that you're on. It's good to talk to those people. So if you don't have direct friends, that's fine. Go out to those other. You're losing weight. Go to a weight loss. Go to a weight loss group. They have them on those little meetups and stuff like that. Shoot, Facebook. They got all those different groups. If you're a person who likes to walk and you don't have friends who walk, there are different meetup groups. I know there used to be the group that called Women Who Jog or Women Who Run. Lord, they be out there. They will have a meetup place, and they all go out there and run. That's the support that they provide to each other. So, if you do not have direct support, there are other support systems that are out there. They're just in a community setting, and that's fine, because at this point, you're just looking for that support, okay, that you're not able to get from your direct family or friends. All right? So, I hope that I was able to provide some information today for you guys. And, let's keep the thing moving. Be consistent, be courageous, and be disciplined, y'all. I'm out.